Hi, welcome to Catholic Nest. So I've switched out our Christmas stuff in our lounge basket, and it's mainly stuff to go along with our reader, which I'll show you through. So I've kept in some of the books from last month, as we haven't used them as much as we'd like to yet, and our candle. And then we just taken out the Christmas stuff and added a few other bits. Put in this nice picture of the Sacred Heart with the consecration of the family on the back. I thought we could do that together. Got this lovely print off from a lovely site. I'll try and remember to put it in the comments box. It's got some lovely things on the site. It also has Catholic copywork and some bits like this. But this Holy Sacrifice of the Mass study guide is really nice. It's just something you could work with. We're not going to use it as a work, but we're just going to use it to chat through together, particularly for the older ones of communion age and up. It goes into a lot of detail about Mass, what is Holy Mass, the value of Mass, what's going on at Mass, and it's just really nice. I'd say it's definitely worth going over to have a look. It's free. That helps definitely, and there's a couple of lovely ones on that site. I brought this book, Go to Joseph for Children, which is Consecration to St. Joseph for Children and Families. So this is a new one. We did the consecration to Mary a couple of years ago, so I did the consecration to Joseph last year, so I thought it'd be nice for the children to do it as well. So each day, just have a little segment here. Gospel summary, the saint quote, a bit about St. Joseph, his mission for our family. So it's a bit longer than the Mary one we did, but they are a bit older. So we're either going to add it to our evening rosary or our morning prayer. I'll see what works best. So that looks really nice. It's only a thin book, but worthwhile. So our reader is still Little House in the Big Woods. We're nearly finished, and we're definitely going to get the next one. The children have really enjoyed it, and the older ones have really enjoyed it as well, and they've enjoyed hearing about the different processes and how they make the different things. So they were really eager to try some of the things from the book. And then I noticed, to my delight, that they do loads of little bits you can get from the story. So I brought some bits here. So I brought my book of Little House paper dolls. So it says in the book, if you haven't read it, about how the mum made them some little paper dolls with clothes to put on. So these will push out. And I thought that'd be nice for younger ones to do while I'm reading aloud. And it's got like a scenery bit here inside the cabin and outside. And I've never read or watched the films, though I'm familiar with the tale. So I'm really enjoying reading them as well. So they've got little clothes they can cut out to go with. So I thought that was a really nice, fun addition for while we're reading aloud. I also printed off some Little House colouring bits so they could design their own little bit of cabin. They could do the pictures and the Ingalls family if they wanted to. Mainly for the... So I also bought the My Little House Crafts book. I thought we're going to be reading the books for a while, so it's nice that we could just, not doing anything rigorous or a whole unit study or anything, but they've got some nice little ideas, and the children have enjoyed looking through what things they might like to do. So it has different things from the stories that they could have a go at making. From hearing the stories myself, I quite fancied having a go at doing some of the recipes, and the children too. So for Christmas I got the Little House cookbook. I thought it could be quite fun to try, like the vinegar pie and some of the candies and things that they make. So I brought this for myself to use with the children. Also for Christmas I quite fancied this, which is Little House Living, to make your own guide to a frugal and simple sufficient life. So it kind of references the little house, kind of simple living, and it's the same kind of ethos, I suppose, and being self-sufficient. But I quite enjoy books like this, so I just put that in. I also got this, which was a bit disappointing, wasn't quite what I was hoping for, but there's some nice, I kept it in the end, there's some nice little bits in there, some little crafts and little additions that we could use. So there's that one. I think there is one for the next book as well, but I shan't bother with it. So these have been a huge success. So they do, like, from the same as the book, they do like little stories broken up, like the chapters into different picture books. And my 5-year-old has loved, and my 7-year-old have loved finding the book to go with the chapter, because they recognise it from when they looked at the picture books, and then they can look at pictures as they're listening to the read aloud, and they've really enjoyed that. And they often bring the whole stack and we just read through them all again. So I can only find them on Amazon, but there's lots more. We're just slowly buying one here and there. But these have been very popular, and I think I've shared this one before, the Treasury. It has some of them in, but there's lots that aren't in here, which are the ones we're trying to find and fill in the gaps. And they're really nice, the illustrations are lovely, and it really helps the little ones sit and listen as well, when they can kind of do related crafts and things and look at the picture books that go with it. So they're all really enjoying it. So looking forward to getting the set to work through. So that's me going a bit bonkers buying Little House on the Prairie bits and bobs the end of last term. We're just adding bits and got some for Christmas. And there's lots of little things they've said they want to try, like in the books, the children, when it's cold, they have a hot potato in their pocket to keep their hands warm. And so the children have asked if they can do that. But can it be a sweet potato, because they prefer those to eat. So they can have a hot hand warmer and then eat it when it gets cool. So there's little cute things like that. And when it snows, they want to try and do the candy on the snow, the syrup on the snow. And so there's lots of little things that they keep bringing up in everyday life. So I think they're books that now that we will do with all the children when they come to that age. It's quite nice to have certainly the picture books and stuff, and the cookbooks, quite fun. And the little dolly. The little dolly, paper dollies, they're really cute. So, little fun addition, as we're going to be reading them for a while, so as and when the mood takes us, we can kind of go off on a bit of a tangent with it. So that's our our lounge basket for the next couple of months. There's one more book that hasn't come yet, which is a Saint for Every Day of the Year. It's a new release, and I think it's sold out before they could fulfil my order. So when it comes, I'll do a flip through of that as well. So there's our lounge basket for the next couple of months. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe for more videos.